Hello and welcome back to the series. EXP here, and we have a major problem on our hands. I mean, I've just about got enough rockets to see us through probably another week, maybe a couple of days, but this thing just isn't doing what I need it to do. So, today's main focus, we're going to build a much better sugarcane farm. We've got 22 in it at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Let's go look. Yep, massively underproducing. So, I mean, this thing has a lot of useful components though. I should have put a shulker box for me, really. Yeah, I'm going to go grab a shulker box and then I'm going to start tearing this down. Okay, it took me a little longer than I was expecting because I went and looted the hometown. Just making sure we got everything useful. I forgot I had some candles from the dig site as well, so that was a surprise. Anyway, let's tear this down. So, what do you think of the new sound anyway? Have you noticed? I've certainly noticed a massive difference myself, and I am really enjoying this microphone. I did go ahead and get myself the Shure SM58 and the wire to go with it. It took me a little while to get it configured in OBS because for some reason it's automatically in stereo instead of mono, and it's not exactly intuitive changing it back over to mono, so it comes out in both ears rather than just the one. But all that aside, I am very happy with the quality and the purchase of it, so hopefully you enjoy the slight boost in sound quality too. Right, let's finish pulling this out and head over to the perimeter to build it. Whee! We now have our final trench in place, and it's mostly down to bedrock. Oh, that was a nice turn. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm proud of that turn. That was very nice. But yeah, this one was very difficult to get down to bedrock simply for the amount of lava down here. It's absolutely tons of the stuff. But we've got the trench as deep as we need to, and our next task will be getting rid of this obsidian before setting the world eater on. Haven't really got any blocks to use. I suppose I can just start taking them. But yeah, oh, didn't mean to do that. Hello. Yes, anyway, as I was saying, let's get some of these holes plugged up. And yeah, I've got to clear all the obsidian that has formed before I can run the world eater, because I need to... Oh, there's more there. Because I need to sweep all this lava and any water we come across. But if there's any solid block in the way of the sweeper will stop working. So that's why we require every single block to be blown up. Now, for the most part, the TNT is going to blow up before the sweeper gets there, which is great. But if there's any water or lava protecting the blasts, it makes it very difficult and you end up blowing up your sweeper. So you have to put them together quite carefully and quite deliberately, which I'm not very good at doing things deliberately. But we want ourselves a perimeter, so oh, hello, ooh, let's not make silly noises, shall we? We want ourselves a perimeter so we can have a very high efficient farms. The main one being gunpowder. We want a very high efficient gunpowder farm, and I'd like to stop doing that if it was okay. That's what we're trying to avoid to do. I'll just build up here. There. But yes, once I've patched these few things up, we will get straight onto the sugarcane farm, which is going to be a much bigger version than the one I had before, as in I'm going to make a field, and then on that field I am going to put a flying machine to knock it all down and collect it all. And that field will be on the patch of land just on the other side of here. This one here. We're going to flatten it, and we're going to set up probably a chunk, maybe 2 chunks worth, depending how much I think I'm going to need. The answer is probably more than I think I need, but yeah, that's what we're going to crack on with next. The first thing we need to do is get rid of all these trees. The next thing we need to do is flatten a little bit of land to round up all the animals and plonk them off on a side, and then flatten the rest of the land, which, what was that scream? All in all, isn't that much work. I mean the parrot. But it is a little bit time consuming, so I don't know, I feel like this episode so far has just been me saying, so I'm going to do this, stopping the video and then doing that, but I don't really have much to talk about at the moment. I should probably think of topics before hitting that record button, really. But here we are, removing trees and flattening grass. Okay, so that's half the land flattened, the animals collected and slowly being bred up. You two ready again? Yes, you are. Oh, we got a baby pink sheep. Beautiful. Okay, so I've laid out this chunk here specifically for my sugarcane farm. I might expand it into a second one going that way, maybe. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to start it here. So we're going to grab the stuff. Well, when I say grab the stuff, I mean we're going to start gathering resources and then build this farm up. As you can see, I've already made a start here by having a farm that is already much better than the one I had. The other one wasn't bad, it's just it requires you being in the area, and I decided to build it somewhere that I never stay for long. So sugarcane never really had a chance to build up there. Whereas here, at the perimeter, we're going to be spending an awful lot of time. So we should have an awful lot of sugarcane built up. And once again, I've started building a farm without putting the relevant rails in. So I'm going to have to be crawling around under here after I've finished building this. But we're ready to put the first lot of, I'm going to say sweet corn in. We're definitely not putting sweet corn in this farm. No, sugarcane. We shall go right the way, all the way around the edges. And then we can work out the ideal places to put it. We can work out the ideal spacing to put it in to maximise the amount we have in this area. But I'm going to go sleep because I do not want to deal with lightning. And yeah, I also really miss replay mod because I could have just time-lapsed this whole thing. Instead, you'll have to enjoy a series of montages. And that's all the reed sugarcane in place. Time to set up the flying machine and then the collection system. I forgot, because I've got this farm up and running, it's going to require 2 flying machines, which means I need a honey block. So I should probably get on with making a honey farm as well at some point. Is this ready? No, because I've managed to get 1 so far. Yeah, this is going to take a little while because I don't know where any more beehives are. Okay, I don't know if I need 4 or 9 either, so I guess it's just a waiting game now. Oh, nothing else I can do. I think that's enough honey now. It took me an absolute age to get it though. But here we are. 8 blocks of honey is all I should need for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all I'm going to need. Right, let's crack on with the second flying machine then. That's the next one built, although because of the transparency of the block, I'm having a little trouble getting it to dock properly. So, I'm not quite sure what the fix is here. I guess it's just put another obsidian block. Just make sure it's 2 obsidian blocks maybe instead of just the 1. Which direction does it need to be? This way. Let's try that. I've set this farm up and I pretty much don't need it now with the amount of sugarcane I'm collecting, just troubleshooting, to be honest. Right, who needs to fire? You do. Nope, I can't do it from that face. I suppose I could have just pulled that lever then. Let's not do it from down here. Oh, can't jump. That was silly of me. We will get there. We will get there. Oh, I'm just not very good at this game. I don't know if you noticed that. Sorry, no, I'm brilliant at this game. Sorry, I forgot I'm supposed to say I'm the best. There. Off it goes. So if I just put another block here, will that solve the issue? We'd have to put it on the right side for this one. Troubleshooted. Successfully. Right, let's build the rest of the farm then, shall we? I want to pull that forward as well. One more time. And that's that up and running. Hopefully, I'm about to test it for the first time. Just need to remove my pillars and then we can make it look a little bit nicer from the outside. I also need a way to get up onto it, which I don't have yet. But I just wanted to make sure it was all built already. And all my pillars are done. Gone. Yeah, we might have a bit of an issue of that area with them all falling out. We'll see. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, but here's to round one. And if I've done this right, this should unpower them and power them. No, I haven't done it right. Okay. 2 seconds. Okay, that should have fixed the problem. I was hoping to not ruin the glass, but never mind. I'm probably going to have to hide all this anyway, but let's see. Yep, they're both off on their way. Nope, that one's not. So, what happened to you? Huh. You've got stuck on something. Okay, one more thing to fix. Okay, so I finally got it working. These two crisscross each other, no problems there. I don't know what it was, but for some reason this wood sending a signal to the leaf block was causing an issue. So I just removed the leaf block and made it update using a solid block, which is just the wood. Don't need that there. And if we press it, we now see that it runs as should be. Yep, I'm happy with this. Time to make it look pretty, I guess. And that, my friends, is probably where we're going to call the episode. We've managed to dig out this little area, so we've got a little bit more storage now, but this thing is just running like mad. The design I've gone for is just a standard. I really like how these... sorry, I went on a tangent there. Oh, I need to put that block back. how these jungle and the mud bricks work together. It's a very similar colour. And then I've got the polished deep slate just as a nice accent up here. Now I might build a second roof just to hide this. I'm not too fussed about it. And then I've got a stairwell up there. And then lastly, it's going to bug the ever-living everything out of me, but I've got this one trapdoor upside down just so I can gain access to the farm. Because none of these will let me, whereas this one will. And yeah, also, I don't know if you've noticed my fancy arm here, but we have a new skin. I'm also wearing my vote cape, even if the penguin didn't win. But yeah, this skin I had made to me by a friend who may be opening commissions, may not, I'm not 100% sure. If she does, I'll put the link down in the description. If she doesn't, then well, it's my secret, so shh. She's also doing a banner for me, paid of course. I'm not a cheapskate, but yeah, I just felt like the other one I just got off Skindex because I really liked the salmon head, and I don't think it's right to just take something. I don't know who made it, I don't know who to credit, so I had my own made, which I really like, and I hope you do too. So with that out of the way, I'm going to say a goodbye. Sorry, no, wait, I forgot to mention, in case you hadn't noticed, this area, the whole perimeter, is going to be my farming district. So underneath here is going to be a storage unit, which is why that is placed there. That's all I need else to say. So yeah, bye.